How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I would like to welcome you to my final consecutive streaming day of the week. That is 7 straight days of content that I've put out for you here on the internet this week. Man, what a week. And let me tell you, certainly highs and lows. Certainly this week did not turn out how we all had hoped or anticipated. Let's be honest here. But that's life. And in life, you roll with the punches, you adapt on the fly, and you do what's best, right? And I really do feel like, overall, I learned a lot this week. That's a hell of a lot for sure there. Like, wow, did I learn a lot about stuff? Yeah, and I'm happy to basically have that phase of my online presence, online existence done with. And I survived, because it is now at this point, as I've told you guys, over the course of this week. Here's what I would like to say. Since this is the final streaming day of the week before my day off tomorrow, thank you all, because this week I got a lot of support from my fans. I really appreciate that. I got dozens upon dozens of messages, supportive messages. I got all kinds of stuff, all kinds of great stuff, okay? Hold on one second, and I got distracted. I just want you guys to understand that means the world to me when I get a message like that. Like, it's been tough. My life has been tough over the last decade. It has. And I really, really appreciate your support and understanding during this time, because, man, it's been a crazy week. Seriously, like nutty week. First of all, anyone who reached out this week and sent me a positive message, I really appreciate that. All right? I had people who are longtime fans. I had people who are not even fans at all reach out to me this week and be like, here's my take on what's going on, and keep trucking, and I appreciate that. People who aren't even necessarily people who are watching my content every day reached out to me and were supportive, and I really, really appreciate that. This week, in addition, is I will upload that video to go live tomorrow. So I'm not here tomorrow, but people will have something to watch. That's kind of an interesting comparison of the two versions of the game. And I really appreciate that people, were as much as they could be nice to me this week, and I apologize that basically I haven't really talked about it, because here's the thing, as I told you guys, I really, really, really want to move past the online drama shit. I'm just done with it. I really don't care about it anymore. I just want to sit here and make content that I like making and you guys like watching. And this guy's a pathological liar. That's it. That's all I care about. I don't want to be here in all the nonsense and the outside white noise drama that these people create. I never wanted to be a part of it. This is literally why I'm hated on the internet, is their bullshit. It's not things that I'm actively doing every day on my streams. It's the nonsense and the fervor they kick up around bullshit and keep amplifying it on the internet for personal gain. And I want no part of it. There's no me going in another interview, me trying to stand here and defend myself. It's not going to do anything, because those people are beyond listening to reason. They don't care. They're only in it for the personal gain. So why waste time, right? So I've gotten, no exaggeration, I've gotten dozens and dozens of very positive messages and emails. And some people are even like in the email, feel free to read this out. And I'm like, understand, I really appreciate it. I've read every single message I got this week. I promise you I did. All right? But I don't even want to read them out. Only because all that does is it just continues the circus of nonsense. You see? Giving more attention and more light to bullshit that I'm done with. I'm 40 years old. I'm about to be 41 years old in just a couple of weeks. I don't care about the bullshit anymore. Yeah, not that I want to give any attention to trolls or whatever, but trolls always come up with the dumbest conspiracy theories that are always wrong. Yet then they just circle jerk each other into trying to believe that it's right. So they keep saying things like, oh, this particular person who's a supporter of Phil did this. This supporter of Phil is really this person. They are literally always wrong. They've never been right once about any of that. They just make it up. I have no time for it. You get to a certain age and you're like, I'm so far past this nonsense that I just don't care about these people and anything they say. So it's that simple. All right. So please understand, I really don't want to talk about it anymore for good reason. And what's really funny? You're going to love this one. I shit you not. A couple people, not just one, a couple people reached out to me this week, listen to this, for a favor. A favor. You're asking me for a favor this week. The week when the entire internet decided they wanted to dump on Darkside Phil unfairly. You want a favor from me. Yes, stupid. You have to be the stupidest individuals on the planet to reach out to me for a favor this week. If ever you were gonna, you know, like how dumb can you be? Really? You have to have no brain in between the ears to say, oh, I'm going to ask Phil for some help this week. No. How about this? I'm going to stay in my community, in my bubble. I'm going to put out fun content for all you guys, and that's all I care about. No more of this bullshit. I'm not, oh, let me reach out to Phil for this or that. How about you go fucking give yourself a reach around and leave me alone? All right? No more favors. No more Mr. Nice Guy here. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding. Because I had enough. I'm tired of being the whipping boy and then everyone treats me like shit. But I'm supposed to just take it on the chin and to be nice to everyone else. No. No more. No more bullshit. All right? You want to treat me like shit, don't ever come to me for nothing. Because it's hilarious that I'm sorry. What? You dare to come to me this of all the times this week? I know you don't understand because why would I give you details? It's just hilarious. It's fucking hilarious. That's this way. Like, what are you, stupid? Yeah, you have to be. So, I am not entertaining it any further, and I apologize. I already apologized yesterday, but I know that when this stuff happens, it affects the community. It doesn't just affect me. It affects all of you in a very negative way. You guys don't want this. And obviously, this was not what was intended. I was assuming that I was going to be treated fairly. I really wasn't. And the thing is, like, so many people have reached out to me to explain everything it better than I understood it. Essentially kind of saying, to a lot of people, the whole thing looked like it was unfair from the start. Personally, I felt that everything was going to go down interview-wise the way that it did. I had no idea there was going to be this insane amount of drama follow-up, that there was going to be harassment after the fact. None of that was agreed to. And that was all incredibly unprofessional and just horrible. Because like I said, it doesn't just affect me. It affects the entire community around me and my content who don't deserve to have negativity thrown their way because of a bunch of scumbags who are just out for personal gain. You know what I'm saying? So it's really messed up. And I'm sorry for that. All right? And that's why I've learned my lesson. No more interviews. No more bullshit. I'm done with it. There's absolutely no reason. And it's because some people are like, well, what you should really do is you should reach out to a content creator who would understand you. Maybe another person who's a streamer on your level who's been around for a long time. Like, no. You don't understand. Like, I really don't feel like there's anyone that would treat me fairly at this point. I really don't. I think everyone would just see the dollar signs and see the boost in popularity they would get for crapping on me and my community. And they're just going to continue to do that. So I'm not going to put us into that situation of risk again, okay? So I'm done with it, okay? I'm not entertaining it. And by the way, this is going to be a very strict policy around here. You bring up drama on my streams and you're gone. There's if it's something that happened on the stream, okay? Let's say, for example, there's some silly stuff happening in the chat. It's an observation from the game. You want to talk about that or whatever, that's fine. The moment people start bringing up crap from outside these streams that has nothing to do with me, that someone else made up, someone else is saying some other drama, you're gone. And I don't want to hear about it. I don't want to know about it. Done.
I'm just going to ban